Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some Stardew Valley and our fishing only challenge. Now it is the first day of fall, so we are going to be going to get some crops and things. Let's go ahead and get all this dug back out. Alright, now we just need to get our scythe and get rid of all the dead plants. Alright, we need to grab our watering can. So I've made a decision, since we have the money, I am going to buy stone and coal. I think we have plenty of wood. We'll double check all that here shortly. That looks to be all the dead plants. Alright. Got one more place to hoe and water. And I think we're actually going to move all these. Move these down here, and we're actually going to do another plot of crops. And we'll put our water bins right down here. Alright, so let's do go ahead and get seeds. We need the pumpkin, we need the mixed seeds and the flowers. We're going to plant all that and the broccoli. Alright, we'll put this away. Alright. And then put these away. And our food chest inside. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and plant. Well, first we need to craft. Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 2 more of these. Now we won't ever have any more than this as far as crops go. Everything else is going to be fish pond or fish pond related. Let's go ahead and get. Alright, we still need the wild bait. We don't have it. Let's see what this guy needs. They want a jelly, so we can make a jelly. We can't sell it, but we can make it for that pond. So let's go ahead and just make a spiceberry jelly. Let's go ahead and pick up all these. Row. of our row. Let's double check our box here. It is. Alright, let's put all that away. Sell this. Oh no, we got 3 more row. Didn't see them there. Looks like that's all of our... Alright, let's go ahead and plant. I don't think we're going to have to buy any seeds. So let's go... Alright, and then we're going to plant the broccoli. And then all these flowers. And mix seeds. We really don't care what we get. Farming is just farming experience to get to level 10. Alright, so put those back away. Alright, got a couple more rotosell. Alright, now... Alright, we need to make... That's enough. Oh, it's only 10. Okay. Alright. Alright. It's already 1 o'clock. Our main thing we want to get done today, now, we are going to be going back into the mines and still, mining, and, you know, working on stuff like that, but mainly combat. We're gonna excuse me. We are gonna buy coal and stone. Since we already have 163,000, that is a lot of fish ponds we can build. But we're gonna go do this, and we're gonna fish for the legendary fish today. The fall legendary fish, which is up north, and there's a few other fall fish we need to get. Let's go ahead and process these few geodes. And tomorrow, when we go and to get another fish pond built, we will just buy some stone. But we're going to go ahead and buy some coal today. Alright. So we're going to buy... Alright, that'll work. It's a lot of coal. Alright. I think the only thing we're going to have to donate is this skeletal tail that we have. Yep. Alright, let's see what the reward was. Nothing we need. Alright. Well, we're gonna go catch the legendary fish, hopefully. Alright. That was quick and easy. Alright, so now we are going to go and fish the rest of the day up at the lake. Actually, you know what? I think there's a few fish we can catch. I think salmon and tiger trout. We'll try to catch those because we haven't caught them yet. Tiger trout we can actually catch up in the lake. But I think salmon is one of the ones that we can catch in fall. And there we go. Alright. So we're going to go fish in the lake. Mainly because at night we can catch the midnight carp. And that's one of the ones that we want to do a fish pond of. Let me look at something real quick. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure if this will... Okay, so he did like the fish. Alright. We're just going to fish here to try to catch the midnight carp. And whatever else we can catch. Alright. Well, we don't need that anymore, but put these down here. I think that's going to be... Alright, these are fish pond fish. This is going to be smoked. This is going to be sold. I think the midnight carp start biting at 10. Alright. Alright, we're getting close to time for the midnight carp to start biting, but like I said, we're just going to catch what we can catch. We do have some bubbles we will go after. And they just, no they didn't. I thought they disappeared as soon as we moved. Alright, well, there's a midnight cart. I want to catch as many as we can. I'd like to smoke a few of them too. Alright, fishing tackle worn out, that's fine. Alright, this is going to be thrown away. Those will be smoked. And it's fine. So we caught 2 so far. I would like to catch a few more. We're going to fish till about midnight. Or the bubbles run out, whichever is first. Need to go ahead and eat. Let's just eat 1. Actually, we'll eat 2. Just to be on the safe side. Alright. Well, we got 3 anyway. And of course the bubbles are gone now. That's alright, we're going to go home anyway. Alright. Let's get back home. Go ahead and put things away. Let's sell what we're going to sell. Alright, those are going to be smoked. Alright, let's get put these other 2 in our fish pond box. So legendary neck cart. Alright. Let's do this real quick. Let's go sell the roe. It's the only one we have. Yep. Alright. Looks good. Let's go in. Artifact. And then we have those. Alright, the rest of that can stay on us. Alright. Day 2 of fall. Alright. Let's move along. Okay, it's raining. So let me check just to make sure. Alright, so let's go to weather. Alright, so rain. Alright, the walleye, catfish, eel we've already caught. Red snapper we've caught, shad we've caught. Okay, so the walleye, I believe, is the only thing we need. So let's double check our collections here. Go to the fish. Alright, spicy. No, we haven't caught the eel yet. So we need to go to the ocean at 5 o'clock. Alright, let's go ahead and get these last few fish smoked here. No. Let's throw that out. Throw these in here. Corn down there. And got a row here. And a row there. Alright, real quick we are going to grab a stack of wood. We're going to grab these row out of here. So we need 5 more of these. Put that wood back away. Alright, so 1. Alright, let's get the rope put away here. Don't need, which is and we're just, for now we're gonna throw all, actually we'll take that back with us. We're gonna put that there. We are going to craft 2 more bobbers. Put that away. Alright, we'll get rid of these. Alright. And let's head down to the river. We will fish there. Until 5 o'clock. We'll skip that. We're not going to be doing the town boards, so because they give money. So we will ignore that. Alright, so let's just do some fishing until 5 o'clock, and then we will go to the ocean because we need to catch the eel. The only other thing we need to catch here is walleye and tiger trout. So hopefully we'll catch both of those in the process. salmon. Alright, well, catfish are good because they smoke for good money. Alright. Can't gain the experience right now, so we're going to put that down there. Now, we will read that once we get our masteries and stuff, so we'll have to store it. There's a tiger trout. Cool, and then we got another artifact that we can turn into Gunther. Just need to catch a walleye now. Salmon. I don't think we can catch the walleye yet. I think they come about, if I'm not mistaken, they come about 12 o'clock-ish. Another ancient seed. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to keep all these to smoke. These will be sold. Not sure about the salmon. Need to find out how much one of those is. But we got to catch at least one walleye, and I'd rather catch a few. But we're going to fish until Probably 4:30. Alright, we lost our tackle, but that's okay. Alright. Catfish. Medium more. It's always nice. Alright, so we got our walleye. Alright, let's that walleye row there. Let's go ahead and we'll fish here till 4 o'clock. Now that we've caught our walleye, we'll fish till 4. And we'll go to the ocean. We'll try to catch Willie before he leaves. We'll move the walleye because we do want to keep that one for a fish pond eventually. Alright. Okay. Alright, well, our inventory is full, so we're going to go ahead and go to we're going to go to Gunther and turn in these things that we need to. Before he closes, and then we'll go sell what fish we can to Willie. But, okay, so we got 3 more things to donate here. I've freed up a few spots. But we are going to sell some things to Willie, so... we'll hope it rains again in fall, because I would love to do some more fishing for catfish and walleye, because I think they sell... Well, got some more broccoli. Alright, let's go sell to Willie real quick, and then we'll take care of our crab pots there. Alright, Willie, we need to sell you. Shad, okay, so 135. They're not worth. Alright, the salmon, 675, so they're 225 a piece. We could smoke those. These aren't worth it. These are 150 a piece, not worth it. Now the walleye are worth smoking, so in the future we'll know that the tiger trout, 2 of them are 674. So those are definitely worth smoking as well. Alright, now we have eel bait here. I think we're going to buy it. I'm not going to equip it just yet. Alright, and we're just going to put this stuff in the crab pots for now. We got our shrimp, cockle, crab. Okay. So all those can be sold. We're dumping stuff off right now. That bobber we can sell. Dumping stuff off to make room. I want to take this back, because I know we don't think we have a cockle either. But, we can come back and get those later. We'll throw the ancient seed in there. We can't do anything with that. We can't read that right now. So, alright. So the eel bait we're going to equip here at 5 o'clock, which is very short, but we can go ahead and sell this bobber since we caught it fishing. I don't need it, so we'll get rid of that. Alright. Let's go ahead and fish. And at 5 o'clock we'll put the eel bait on and see how many eel we can catch. Alright, let's go ahead and put the eel bait on. That didn't work. Okay. Hopefully we'll catch a few. It could be an eel, it could be an albacore. So That isn't it. Cool. Alright. It's alright that our tackle worn out. We'll replace it here in a minute. Either a super, yeah, that's a super cucumber, I believe. Alright, let's go ahead and put that back on. Some more eel bait. Perfect. Put our regular bait back on. This is, I think that one's fish pond, this one is smoked. These are going to be smoked. These will be smoked. There's an albacore. That will be for fish pond eventually as well. Alright, we're gonna go probably a couple more fish here. Basically let our energy run down. And we'll grab what we can out of our box and head home. Alright. Good enough. Alright, so we want to take the shrimp. Take the cockle. We'll take the crab. The rest of it we'll have to come back for another time. Go ahead and catfish. Alright, fish we're gonna sell. Actually, you know what? We'll figure that out later. We're gonna put everything in here. That one. Have an anchovy to do albacore. Right. All that. Okay. We have 2 tiger trout in there, so we'll take that out. Right. I'll put the 1 walleye. That's going to be a fish pond fish. We'll stick that in there. These are going to be smoked. There's something else. We can take that regular carp out and we'll put 3 of those away. Alright, so we got a cucumber in there. And all these fish are in there. We already have this in a pond. So let's go ahead and do that. And we will... we got this 1 carp to sell. We can sell that anchovy. We're going to go ahead... No, we'll keep the walleye roe. Keep that too. Alright, let's go ahead and put this away. Now the broccoli seeds we're just going to put in here for now. Takes 8 days, so hopefully we'll be able to, alright, let's go ahead and put that row away. We don't have any more, so let's grab that. Have that. Alright. So we do not have a tiger trout in here. So we'll put one away. Put it the other way. Put the cucumber away. Oh, we have the cucumber. Those are going to be small. Alright. Let's go grab our bait here. Alright. stuff here. Put the trout in there as well. Let's go do this. We almost have enough for our preview. And then we'll drop off the deluxe bait in here. Alright, how much bait do we have? Okay, pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and go to sleep. So 12,950. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab the mail here. Yeah, we'll accept it, but we're not going to turn it in. Alright, let's grab our fish. We got 5. Looks like we got our first ancient seeds. Good XP. Can't really do much with them. I mean, they're farming XP. So we're just going to put them in here for now. Alright. Let's see. Anything ready? Let's go ahead and grab these. Now, I do want to get rid of whatever that is. Yeah. Alright. So let's grab our row. Jelly is making. What does these guys want? They want purple mushrooms. We do not have, but we can go to the mushroom cave. We need to start going to the mushroom cave every 2 days now. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this last fish to get smoked here. Go put in what row we can. Is that it? Looks like it. Alright, so we still have 4 more row. Alright, let's get some more wood here. Almost out of stone, but that's okay. We're going to go buy stone today. So we're going to be getting another fish pond. We're going to put our angler in this one. Alright. Alright. So we need to check our mushrooms. We are going up to Robin's to get us another fish pond working. But we do need to start checking this every day for mushrooms because we need the purple mushrooms. So, or well, every other day, technically. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's just go to Robin's. We're going to come back and clean up the rest of the farm today. But we are going to spend some money at Robin's. We're going to buy a bunch of stone. So, alright, so we're going to shop. We're going to buy. We are going to buy that big chest recipe. We're going to buy 2 full stacks of stone. Okay, maybe 3. Alright. Let's see if there's any recipes we want. I don't think there is. But we are going to buy a calendar. Alright. go back and shed some weight here. But we are going to clean up the farm, and then if we run out of stuff to do on the farm, we will go elsewhere and chop trees just for more wood. Oh, I forgot to get the fish pond. Main reason why I went up there. Alright, let's go ahead and get us a fish pond. Now I want to construct. First I want to check and make sure this is how I want it. I think so. We can move. I think we can build one right there without having to move anything. So let's try to build it. Yep. All right. So that'll be our next fish pond. All right. Now we can go back and clean up on the farm. All right. So let's do that. We are going to be doing a little bit of a tree farm. I do want to have, in case I need to make stuff from kegs, I want to have it. So, alright, let's go ahead and shed this stuff. Alright, let's grab our pickaxe and our scythe, and we're gonna go pickaxe, scythe, hoe. Alright, let's go put the calendar up. Put the window there. Calendar right there. Perfect. Alright, now we're not really worried about the calendar so much. Alright, what else have we got on our inventory? Alright, we need to get rid of this stuff. We'll go ahead and eat that morel mushroom. And the hazelnut. Alright, and then we're gonna get rid of this. Alright, go ahead and sell that. Alright, cool. Alright, now I really want to get rid of that, but I don't want to get rid of the tree, and I did. No. Oh well. Alright, let's get rid of that. It's one tree. It won't kill us. Alright, let's go get rid of all the garbage off the farm here. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. We'll read that. Alright. Now, trees that are growing, we're going to try to keep. I'm not planning on planting a lot of trees. So, not on the farm anyway, not right now. Maybe later when we decide if we have enough fish ponds, which I don't think we will, we're going to keep building them. Alright, let's go ahead and get this stuff done. We got a tree here. But we are going to do a little bit of a tree farm because if in case I need to make stuff from kegs. So I've thought about it, and we are going to start trying to frame Caroline because we might need green tea as an item for fish ponds. So we're going to need to be able to do that. And we might need wine, or we might need some kind of juice to upgrade fish ponds. So we're gonna go ahead and do a few trees of oak and maple syrup and all that in case we need honey, or we can't sell honey, but we can build things and use them for other things. So we are going to build a little bit of a tree farm up here. There's a stone. Few squash here. Alright, so almost through. Alright. Perfect. Alright, let's go. Alright, we know we got. Let's double check what fish we have. Just, what is that, the wood skip? Know that. That's our bass pond, which we need wild bait. It's our legendary. That is our other legendary. And then we got our sturgeon, which we need the jelly for. We got super cucumbers, which we need the mushrooms. And then that's our octopus. Alright, so which one of these is lava eel? Or do we not put lava eel in yet? No, one of them is lava eel. Is it? Yeah, that's lava eel. Okay, alright. Let's shed some stuff here. We're going to pull one of those back. I'm going to always have that in my inventory. Alright, seeds. It's this one. Alright, so we're going to plant 3 of each tree. Actually, we'll just plant these 3. Alright, so let's go up here real quick. Alright, so we got this one, this one, this one, and then that one, that one. Alright, we'll do 6 oaks. I don't think we'll need... Actually, no, 3 will work. Alright, let's go to crafting. There's some kind of path. Yeah, cobblestone path. Let's do, I don't know, 50-ish. Or 79, however many we got there. Alright, now we want to do here, here, and here. And now I want to go around these. We're also going to put these all the way down through here. Now we'll make more of those eventually. Alright, seeds. Need to grab those back out. Keep them in our inventory. Alright, now have some more row to sell. We don't have any row right now, so that is good. But keeping them processed there. Alright, now that is aged crimson row, spice berry jelly. Alright, I need that. Alright, let's go throw the jelly in whichever pond it was that needed it. That one. Alright, that's our sturgeon pond, okay. Alright, so now we can go to sleep. Alright. So, tomorrow's Elliot's birthday. Alright, let's see if we got any crops. Nope, nothing yet. Alright, let's go down and grab our bait there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and chop down this tree. It's going to be in the way. Alright, and then this one's the one that needs purple mushrooms. We gotta keep our... Alright, so tomorrow... So it's gonna be on odd days that we get our mushrooms. Gotta try to remember that. Alright, we got more trees to chop. Like I said, we're keeping a few trees planted Just the ones that were already planted. We're not planting any more trees right now. We might eventually, but as long as we've got wood, I probably should plant some up at the train station, and we may do that today actually. But now we have these all planted. Now can we make tree fertilizer? I don't think we can. No, not yet. Okay. Alright, well, that should prevent anything from growing around these, and we'll be able to walk down through there. So let's go ahead and get that. We'll pull our stone back out. Alright, let's go to our seeds. We'll just take the pine cone seeds. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go up and clear the train station area, and we're going to plant our tree farm up there. That way if we do need more wood, we'll have it, but we'll also chop down other trees on the way. Want to try to get our foraging up. And we may, well, I did bring the sword. I was going to say we may go in the mine, but I didn't bring the sword, so we won't go in the mine. We may do a little bit of lake fishing depending on how long it takes us to get through with this. Now I'm cutting all these trees down because they have the moss, and now, I'm not going to go all the way around here. I'm just cutting the ones that are right here. Alright. Now we're going to need our scythe. We're going to plant as many trees as we can. Let's go ahead and get all this little stuff cleaned up. Get this tree here. Get rid of that rock. Nope. Okay. Alright, we got a rock here. Rock here. Now I'm not going to worry about that stuff over there, because we're not going to plant trees around the building. Alright, since we got a few of these, we'll go ahead and, do we have any acorns? No. Alright, so we'll go ahead and plant, oh, already messed up. Alright, 2, Alright, so we're getting the tree farm planted. I don't think we'll need all these trees, but it is a possibility. Yeah, I kind of figured he was gonna chew up all those. That's alright. We'll just pick them all up. We won't plant them close to the track. Alright. It does take a long time to do this in case you're doing it for yourself, like it pretty much took us the whole day. But you don't have to do it very often, so. Yeah, there are. Yeah, we're just not going to plant them by the train tracks. We can actually plant a row down through here, maybe. Alright, so a few more spots here. Alright. This will probably be more trees than we ever need. Hello, Ludi. How are you? Alright. Let's head on back to the house. How'd your stream go? Perfect. Alright, let's get the artifacts out of this one. We will put that in this one. Alright. Let's go to sleep. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Alright. Well, let's see what today brings. I think we are gonna go I'm trying to make sure I've gotten all the fish season. Alright, we've caught salmon, sea cucumber, tiger trout. We've caught albacore, we've caught walleye, we've caught midnight carp, we've caught the eel, anchovy, smallmouth, catfish, sardine, sunfish. Alright, so that's all the fall, besides the shad. Alright, cool. So we have caught all the fish for fall. Alright. So now we can just fish whatever we want, which I think we got a few corn here. We'll just hold on to that and we'll eat it. Let's go ahead and grab our roe. This fish pond is ready. Yep. So we can throw us another fish in there. Let's go ahead and do... Let's do the ice pit. That one. Alright. Grab our bait here. Alright. And we need to go check our mushrooms. Pet the cat. Fish bait do we have? 129. Yeah, we're not ready for that yet. Okay. Alright, let's check. Alright. Deluxe worm bin takes 30 moss. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our copper. And then we needed gold. Hardwood and fire. And then moss. Alright, that way we get plenty of bait each day. I do want to switch to the deluxe bait. We might be able to. Let's see. We used all our gold. Alright, let's go ahead and get 15 more copper going. Don't worry, because I didn't stream any this week because I had kidney stones. So you didn't miss anything. I only streamed once this week earlier before today. So you didn't really miss didn't miss much. Let's make another one of those. For Tuesday and Wednesday were really bad days for me. Because I was hurting constantly. Alright, let's just put these up here. We'll eat these as we go fishing. We're going to go fishing in the ocean today. We will grab this forage, even though we can't really do anything but eat it. We need the foraging XP. So, matter of fact, let's check on those. Alright, so for farming 6, that's going to come in time. Combat's going to be one that's going to be hard for us to level. We will probably go to the mines tomorrow and just do that all day, but I want to catch a few more fish to smoke, and I'm thinking that the best place to get is going to be the ocean because of the sea cucumber and the super cucumber and the albacore. So those will be good fish for us to smoke. I'm not going to pick up the clams right now. We are going to do our crab pots though, because we still have fish that we haven't caught. Get all this stuff later. Let's do some fishing. Let's actually go over here so we can look for bubbles. I am much better now, Ludi. I passed 2 of them yesterday, or Wednesday. And yesterday I was just so tired from Tuesday and Wednesday because I didn't sleep much because I was hurting. All I did yesterday was binge watch TV all day. Like, I didn't do anything. I just, like I said, I didn't fill up the streaming because I was so tired and groggy. But I did stream, and then my fishing game today, I was streaming it. I know you saw part of it. About 2 hours into the stream, the game crashed on me, and then my save got corrupted. And so I'm going to have to start from scratch. So I'm going to try to get back to where I was before the Fishmas streams come. Yeah, it's been a week. Oh, wow. That would have been good, like, a long time ago. Let's go ahead and eat a little bit here. And that'll fill us up. Alright, we're going to go ahead and sell a few of these fish just to get them out of our inventory. Alright, tilapia, they are worth smoking, so we'll keep those. Yeah, those are only worth 100 each. Alright, so let's see here. This, I don't even think we can trash that. Yep, can't. We'll have to put that in a box. Alright, so let's do these here. This we can sell. This is stuff we can't. Well, technically we can sell that because we caught it. So let's put them here. Alright, let's go to our box over here. Can't do anything with that right now, so it won't be any use. Alright, back to fishing. Alright, so just trying to fish for some money today. I think tomorrow we will go to the mine because we are going to go by and get another fish pond built. So we'll probably do that to work on our combat mining a little bit. Alright. And what we'll do in the mine is we will go till about 4:30. We'll search for copper, and then after that we'll go up to the higher levels and go for gold because we need more copper and gold. We're good on iron for a while, so we'll do that in the morning. There are some bubbles up there. Let's go ahead and... Albacore row. And something for Gunther. Alright, let's... A little bit too far. There we go. Now, the only way we won't go to the mine... that's alright. We can get rid of that. That. Make a little bit of room there. If it's raining, we'll go fishing because of catfish. That's raining in the fall is where we're going to make a ton of our money. So if it does rain, we will go fishing, but if not, we'll be going to the mine. Either way, we will be going to Robbins to get a fish pond built, so go ahead and start heading back now. Alright, what we got? Okay, we can take that back because we have one. I don't think there's anything else. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's see here. We're going to smoke that. And both of these. And that. And that. Alright, and we are going to sell these. And that. And that. And that. And that. Alright. Copper. Alright, trash. Alright, we got fish. More fish in here. Yep, we'll just set those in there for now. Alright, sell, and sell. Alright. Yeah, it's not working bad. I've done pretty well, a lot better than I thought I would. Alright, let's see, is it raining? It is not. Okay, cool. Alright, so I've made 389,000 so far. They're mildly perturbed. It's not going to be a great mining day, but we're going to do it anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and get this other fish smoke real quick. Sell these. Alright, looks like we got some eggplants. And some corn. Doesn't look like anything else is ready. Let's grab our bait. Throw that in here for now. Alright, so we got over here. We did put a fish in here, right? No, I don't want to eat that. Yeah, we did. Okay. Alright, what do they want? They want 3 red mushrooms. They want an oyster. They want the 2 purple. Alright, let's see. Actually, we'll take that stuff with us. That's all the row. We'll eat that in the mine. This is going to stay there. Alright, let's look and see if we have any red mushrooms. I don't think we do. We do have an oyster though, for that. So let's give that one an oyster. Oh, this one. Alright, let's go to our mushroom cave and see if we have any mushrooms. Not today. Okay, alright, well that's all we can do. Let's grab our pickaxe and our sword. Oh, we already have our pickaxe. Let's dump what we don't need off. Put that there. Actually, you go there. This is all stuff we're going to be eating. Alright. Don't need the fishing pole right now, so we're not going to be fishing. Alright. Let's see. We'll just take those since they stack. Let's see here. No corn in that one. Alright. This we can get rid of though. We don't need the hay. Else in there. Trying to get rid of some of these single items. That'll be good enough. Actually, I want to save. No, I don't need to save the cauliflower. We got more. Alright. Let's go get a fish pond built. And then we will go to the mine. Like I said, we're going to go down to the lower levels and get copper. And then the upper levels and get gold. We don't need the iron, so. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh, come on. Alright, let's go ahead and build another fish pond. So that one can go right there. Okay. Alright. Let's hit the mine. Alright, we can go ahead and eat one of these because our energy isn't quite full. Alright. We'll just move these down. We're going to keep our food up here. And we're going to eat whatever's the least amount in our inventory as we go. Well, we'll go ahead and pick that up too. Alright, so down to the copper levels. We'll start at level 5 and just go until we get we are working on combat as well as mining. And we're hitting the ones that are going to give us the most stone first. And that gave us our way down. Alright. This looks like a good place for a bomb. Two cherry bombs. Put one there. Alright. Nothing worth going after there. Hey, a monster level. Well, that will help our combat. Not very many monsters for this being a monster level. Of course, this is low level. Perfect. Alright. Cherry bomb. Regular bomb. See any copper? Hey, another monster level. Alright. These don't give a lot of XP, but I mean, it's something. There were quite a few in this one. Let's see what we got. We can get rid of that. Alright, let's go ahead and eat us some food here. Alright. Don't see anything else. Alright, good. This is a decent level. Let's put a bomb there. Alright, don't see any copper, so we'll just start smashing. Actually, we're gonna, if we don't get one soon here, we're just gonna go up to the higher levels. There is a copper over there, we'll grab that. Alright, let's just go up to level 80 and start working our way down there. Let's see here if there's anything we can't do anything with these or those. Don't need that on us. We'll probably get more of that stuff. All right. Let's go to 80. Gold here, so we'll grab that. No gold, but there's some decent copper in here. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Alright. Getting down. Let's see, it's almost time to go, so we'll just stay till about 11:30, 11:40. Get what we can off this level. Check the next level for gold. It's a lot of gold here. I really don't need to spend this much time, but we're gonna try. If we pass out on the way home, we just pass out. Alright, good deal. We can make it home. Alright. So pretty productive. I don't know how much gold and stuff we got, but alright, let's go down and put in some gold. We did pretty good on gold actually. Alright. Alright, let's put that away. Got some seeds. Those away. Like that is an artifact we don't need. Can't sell it though because we didn't catch it. So it will go in the box. Wrong box. That one. Yep. Okay. Not a lot of money to be made for today, but decent amount. Alright, let's see what today brings. Alright. Cream sauce. Tortillas. Neutral. It's going to be cloudy tomorrow, so no rain tomorrow either. We got anything ready? Doesn't appear we do. Let's go ahead and grab. Let's see. Yeah, let's do more gold. Actually, let's go ahead. Make one more furnace. What are we doing? 4 bars. Not in dire need of copper right this minute. So. Don't really need the gold either, but just in case. Alright, let's put the gold away. Let's grab our row. Alright, what we got here? You want, that's the purple mushroom. You want that. I know we don't, I'm pretty sure we don't have red mushrooms, and this is the wild bait, which we can't do yet. Alright. Let's check Linus. Yep, in the new week, so we can gift him. What do we have? We have a gold daffodil we'll give him. Alright, let's okay. We have enough of this where we can, let's get our fishing pole back. Yep. I'm gonna set that there. We do need to make one more bobber. Alright. solid row here. Alright. Let's go check our mushroom cave and then we will go fishing again. Hey, we got 2 of the red mushrooms. Alright, let's I wonder if it'll let us give them the 2. And then just need 1. I wonder how that works. Yep, cool. So now it'll just say 1. Yep, cool. Alright, and this, I don't have basalt, I don't have purple, don't have wild bait. So let's go up and gift to Linus, and then we will fish up there. Alright, let's see. That's going to be a gift. These are going to be food. We'll eat them in this order to make room as we need it. Alright, so let's go ahead and eat that one. Okay. Alright, so this one, then these, then those. Alright. Alright, let's go gift Linus our daffodil. No. Want to gift it. Hey, alright. That got us to 4. Alright. Yeah, I think we get the wild bait from him at 6, so we just need to keep doing that. We're just going to come up here and fish. That way, if we need to, we can... We do still have a chest in here, yeah? What's in this chest? Alright, well... If we need to, we can drop off in that chest. Alright, so fishing. This will be the last day of the stream. Do hope that y'all are enjoying it. This fishing challenge has really turned out to be a lot more progressive than I thought it would be. Because we're just in the first part of fall and we're getting close to 500,000, which is good. I really am looking, I'm hoping we make it as much money as we can in the first year just to make the second year harder, because the rule I made was however much money we make in the first year, I'm going to multiply it by 10, and that's what we have to make. So if we make 500,000, then we got to make, 5 million. If we make $1 million, we got to make 10. If we make 1.5, we got to make 15, so on and so forth. So I really want to make it challenging for the second year, but at the same time, the more fish ponds we get, the more roe we get, the more it's going to be. And we'll have another fish pond for tomorrow, so yes, I am insane. But it's a good insane. I mean, you already know I'm insane. You do play 2 other games with me, so... You rock the insane. Alright. That's, wow, 4 emeralds. That's good money right there. We can sell that. Alright, these we will smoke. Alright, let's go ahead and eat the cauliflower. Just to make room. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to fish till 7, because that's when we can, the time up that we can catch the bass. We want to catch as many of those as possible. And then we probably will go in the mine for a little bit. And just try to get some mining or combat XP, either one. Whatever we get. Then we'll mine till about 11 o'clock and then grab whatever we can out of the chest and take it home. I think we're just going to go to the gold levels. So we'll start at level 80 and do what we did earlier. Oh, wow, we're going to make lots of money today. Actually, we may not. Well, we can drop all the fish off and then we can always come back and get it later. Try to maximize our day. Because the only thing we'll be able to catch that's worth any money after 7 o'clock is the bullhead. So, we'll just fish until 7. Because bullhead and bass both sell pretty well, they all are money, but I can smoke the bullhead and the bass and actually make a profit, so a good profit on them. The carp and all that's not worth the coal that it costs them. The fish, if the fish are worth less than what the coal costs, I don't think it's worth it. So I basically base it off a year or two. Coal's $250 a piece, and if it's like 200 or more, the fish are worth it to me. Alright, we got a lost book. Okay. But, yep. Alright. Yeah, we'll put the fish that we're just going to sell away. And then we'll... just so we'll have room. Another bass. Nope, that was a chub. That was a fighting chub. Alright. That way we can get... actually, we do have a fish pond being built. I was trying to think if we did or not. Alright, that's probably going to be... depends on what we get here. Oh, yeah. Can't do anything with that. But, man. Yeah, let's just go ahead. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and mine. We've made our money from fishing. Alright, so let's put that away, and we'll put these fish away. Because those are just going to be sold. Those will be smoked, so I want to make sure I carry them home. The rest of it is just stuff that we can get later. Alright, let's head down. No, let's just go to 85. Mainly working on combat and mining XP right now, so we're gonna... whatever we can kill, we'll get until we find the thing we'll mine. Alright, so nothing else to fight here. Alright. Do like it when we get the big rocks and some gold and a free ladder early on. Let's go up a little bit. Yep, I'm not going way up there. Alright, cool. And we got a diamond here. You gotta remember not to sell one diamond. Alright, so we just gotta remember only sell one diamond. Let's go ahead and eat our corn. And a mushroom or two. Or 3. Perfect. Now we have more room. Alright. So we gotta keep one diamond and one emerald now. So, ooh, a monster level. Great. Let's get this guy out of the way. But hey, we got a combat level, so that's good. Alright, let's go ahead and get our health up. We're almost out of food, actually. Which is fine. We need to use it. No, I don't want to eat. Well, we made it to level 90. And, oh yes, good level. Now, we don't need all this gold, but we won't have to come farm for gold ever again, I don't think. Because this is so much. I can't think of a reason why we would need more gold. We're going to need a lot more copper. But we do get more mining experience for doing these. So, that's why we're doing it. There was a slime down here. We're just going to run to the end of this one and then we'll be done. But we're going to mine everything just to get that XP. Oh, we're full. I don't need the sand. Need this. Always need stone. So. Yep. Come on. Really need the seeds. Perfect. Now the squid ink and that we will need, so don't need the fiber. And since I can't sell it, we'll just get rid of topaz. Alright. And let's leave the mine. And, I don't want to watch this cutscene, sorry. Let's actually double check our chest here and see if we got room for anything that will stack in here. Nope. Okay. Alright, that is food, so we don't need to take that. 5 fish is better than food. This we don't need. We'd sell that. Bat wings we don't need on us. We can sell the fish. And we don't need those on us either. Sell the fish. Alright. Pretty productive stream, actually. Made a lot of money. We got several fish ponds built. Like 3 fish ponds built in this stream. So, very productive. We did gain a level in mining, or combat at least. We might have gained one in mining, I don't know. But at least we gained a level. Our foraging, we went up 1 level. Farming is going to be a while. It's not going to be quick. So, alright, let's go ahead and, alright, let's see if we have any empty, we do, a couple. Alright, let's go ahead and, alright, do this. Alright, we got some stone, I'd rather get rid of that one. Okay, alright, now we have to keep, let's go up real quick. We gotta keep one of these and one of those. Alright. Let's go ahead and sell the cheap fish. Okay. Alright, all these are going to be smoked, so let's get those going. The rest of the stuff I'm not worried about. Alright, let's put these in there. Alright, we can sell those two, or those gems. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of those. Alright, now this splitting. Put that. We can't put it away. Okay. Well, I don't need this. Alright. Let's go ahead and oh, we're not gonna make it. No. Oh well, we passed out outside our house. We're gonna lose 1,000, but that's fine. We got most of the stuff we need. Alright, an explosion was heard in the night. Alright, so level 7 combat, which is good. We made a little bit of money, not too much, but we got a lot of money that we can make. So, alright. Yeah, it happens. I'm not really worried about it. It's not like we were saving up for anything in particular. So that's going to be where we leave it today, guys. I do appreciate y'all being with me here today. This is Rock, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell. Also, don't forget to leave comments down below if you're watching on the replay. All that stuff for you is free, helps me and the channel grow. I do appreciate all the support you've given me so far. You guys rock. Love you guys. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Hope to see you in the next one. Take it easy. Bye-bye. Later, Ludi.